Hello, my beautiful and powerful Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for decoding the whispers of the universe. I am your guide, and if you have found your way here to this very message at this very moment, I need you to understand with every fiber of your radiant being that this is a divine appointment. Pause with me for just a moment. Before we journey into the heart of this extraordinary revelation, I invite you to find a quiet space. Take a deep, intentional breath in, feeling the golden light of the sun fill your lungs, igniting the royal fire within your heart. Hold it for a count of 3, and then exhale slowly, releasing every shadow of doubt, every echo of frustration that does not serve your highest good. Let your shoulders, which have carried the weight of unseen crowns, finally relax. Because the universe has orchestrated this moment to speak directly to the king, to the queen that dwells within you. I can feel your energy, magnificent soul. You are tired, but it is not a common fatigue. It is a sacred restlessness, a divine discontent. It is the exhaustion that comes from shining your brilliant light into a world that has at times seemed determined to offer you only a dimmer switch. It is the weariness of watching those with a fraction of your passion, a fraction of your heart, ascend to thrones that felt rightfully yours. You have poured your creative fire into projects only to see others receive the warmth of recognition. You have held brilliant sun-sized ideas in your mind, only to watch smaller stars execute them and claim the sky. And your heart, that vast and generous heart, has quietly asked the cosmos, when will my time truly come? If this sacred weariness resonates deep within your spirit, if you feel that royal soul stirring within you, ready to claim its birthright, I want you to make a sacred pact with your own destiny right now. Go down to the comments and declare your readiness to the universe. Simply type, please comment below. I love myself more every day. That is like a thank you to yourself. Consider this more than a comment. See it as a digital seal upon your intention, a powerful signal to the cosmos that you are ready to receive. And if you have not already, please subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom and gently press the notification bell so that you may continue to receive these sacred transmissions as we walk this path of awakening together. Now let us journey back in time, shall we? For the answer to your heart's question was not written yesterday. It was not even written in this century. It was etched into the tapestry of time over 450 years ago by a soul who could read the threads of the future, a cosmic cartographer who saw the energetic timelines of humanity with a clarity that continues to baffle the modern world. I speak, of course, of Michel de Nostradamus, known to us as Nostradamus, but I want you to release the common dusty image you may have of this man. See him not as a doomsday prophet, but as a seer who understood that destiny is a river with many currents. And in his most secret, most protected prophecies, he did not just see kings and kingdoms of the world. He saw the kings and queens of the zodiac. He saw you, fiery, magnificent Leo. He left specific coded whispers about the awakening of the lion, and today, for the very first time, we will unlock the heart of these predictions together. What he saw for your financial destiny and your soul's deepest fulfillment will not only thrill you, it will feel like coming home. It will fill you with a hope so potent, so real, that it will feel like the sun rising in your heart after a long, starless night. Nostradamus didn't just vaguely hint that something good was coming your way. Oh no, the universe is far more precise than that. He saw when he saw how, and he saw the sacred means by which your reality would undergo a profound alchemical shift. He saw you right here, right now, in this very moment of your existence, perched on the precipice of a great awakening. You are about to discover truths that will not just rearrange the numbers in your bank account, but will fundamentally transform your perception of your own divine worth. Do you understand, beautiful Leo? Every tear of frustration you have shed in the quiet of the night, every moment you stood before a mirror and wondered if your light was too bright, every silent prayer you offered, when you felt your efforts were invisible, all of it has been seen. It has all been catalogued by a loving and meticulous universe, not as debt, but as investment. And your dividend, your sacred return, is now due. In the moments that follow, we will journey together through the cryptic quatrains of Nostradamus that speak of the lion's golden age. I will show you with love and clarity how events in your life that you have dismissed as random or chaotic are in fact masterfully placed pieces of a celestial puzzle, a masterpiece designed centuries ago. We will uncover the specific signs the universe is sending you right now to signal the beginning of your financial transformation. And most importantly, we will prepare your spirit to receive the tidal wave of abundance that has always been yours by divine right, an abundance that was held in a cosmic trust until you reach the level of spiritual maturity required to wield it not just with power, but with wisdom and grace. There is a profound reason you have always felt deep in your bones that you were destined for something more, something grander. Please hear me when I say this, that feeling is not ego. It is not a delusion of grandeur. It is soul memory. It is the ancient cellular echo of lifetimes where your spirit knew what it was to rule, to lead, to create with joyful authority. Your soul remembers lifetimes as royalty, as celebrated artists, as generals whose courage turned the tide of history. Your word was once law. Your presence was once the center of the court. So this profound restlessness you feel when placed in roles that feel too small, this inner fire that chafes under the yoke of subordination, it is not a sign of maladjustment. It is your higher self, your royal essence, powerfully and lovingly rejecting a reality that does not align with your soul's eternal truth. Nostradamus saw this. He foresaw a specific nexus in time, this time when the soul memory of the lion would become so potent, so undeniably intense, that it would literally force the material world to bend and realign with its true majestic nature. In his most shielded writings, he spoke of the lion that will awaken when the sun touches his heart for the third time in the same cycle. For centuries, scholars and mystics have debated the meaning of this celestial riddle. But you, my dear Leo, are not here to debate it. You are here to live it. Today you will understand that this third time is not some distant astrological event. It refers to a profound initiation in your own life. The first two times were preparatory. Think back. Remember those moments when you were on the very edge of a massive breakthrough, a promotion, a business launch, a relationship that felt like your destiny. And then, at the last moment, something seemed to pull it away. You may have labeled these moments as failures. The universe, however, saw them as sacred tests. They were cosmic fire drills designed to strengthen your character, to temper your spirit, and to ensure that when your true coronation arrived, your throne would be built on a foundation of unshakable rock, not shifting sand. You were being prepared not just to achieve success, but to sustain it, to become a true and benevolent ruler of your own reality. For years, you have likely walked with the ghost of a grander version of yourself. You have felt, have you not, that there is a more successful, more joyful, more recognized version of you existing in a parallel reality, while you felt trapped in a dimmer reflection. That feeling was not neurosis, beautiful soul. It was your own higher consciousness sending you postcards from your future. It was giving you tantalizing glimpses of the life that was always destined to be yours once the timing was divinely perfect. And that time has arrived. That time is now. Nostradamus prophesied that the lion would journey through 3 sacred phases before ascending to its earthly throne. The first was the phase of unconscious preparation. This was the time when you were gathering skills, accumulating knowledge, and living through experiences without fully grasping their ultimate purpose. You were gathering the jewels for your crown, even when you did not know you were royalty. The second was the phase of conscious frustration. This has likely been your most recent chapter. It is the period where the lion begins to pace in its cage, fully aware of its own power, but still unable to find the key to unlock the door. You began to see your potential with painful clarity, but the external world had not yet caught up. This phase, while challenging, was crucial for building the inner tension necessary for a quantum leap. And the third phase, the one that is beginning for you right now, is the phase of accelerated manifestation. This is the glorious moment where the cage dissolves. It is where all that you have meticulously built within your soul, your resilience, your wisdom, your courage, your unique creative fire, finally crystallizes and takes breathtaking form in the material world. The specific prophecy that Nostradamus wrote about your financial destiny is as beautiful as it is direct. He wrote, "When the lion recognizes his own majesty, gold will flow like water to his paws." I want you to truly absorb the energy of those words. This is not just a poetic metaphor. It is a literal, energetic description of the physics of reality. When a soul with your potent Leo essence finally fully and unapologetically aligns with its inner truth, a monumental shift occurs. Your energetic frequency changes. Your vibration rises to a new octave. You cease to be one who chases opportunities, and you become a magnetic sun. People, resources, ideas, and synchronicities are drawn into your orbit, not by force, but by the irresistible gravity of your own self-realized light. Think with me now, Leo. In the last few months, have you started to notice the universe leaving you whispers, little cosmic breadcrumbs? Have you seen repeating number sequences 1111, 444, 888 flashing on clocks, or license plates with a frequency that feels almost magical? Have you had intensely vivid dreams of yourself in positions of leadership, living in abundance, or simply feeling a profound sense of peace and success? Have you had chance encounters with people who, out of the blue, mention an idea or an opportunity that resonates deeply with a secret dream you hold? Have you been struck by sudden, powerful, intuitive flashes, a gut feeling about an investment, a new direction for your career, a creative project to start? Have there been moments, perhaps fleeting, where you felt an inexplicable, unshakable confidence about your future, a deep knowing that everything was going to be magnificent, even if your current circumstances didn't logically support it? My beautiful friend, these were not coincidences. These were the heralds. These were the subtle signs that the great prophecy was being activated within your unique timeline. The universe was gently beginning to rearrange the furniture of your reality, clearing the pathways and opening the channels through which your magnificent abundance would arrive. Nostradamus predicted that these signs would appear subtly at first, like a gentle breeze before a storm of blessings, and then with increasing and undeniable clarity, culminating in concrete, tangible events that would forever alter the landscape of your financial life. And this wealth, this river of gold, will not come from a single spring. Oh no, the universe is far more creative than that. Nostradamus saw multiple channels of prosperity opening for you almost simultaneously. He saw a powerful business opportunity emerging from an unexpected connection, perhaps with someone from your past, or a new acquaintance who instantly recognizes your light. He saw a hidden talent of yours, something you do with such effortless joy that you've never considered its true value, being suddenly discovered, celebrated, and monetized in ways that will astound you. He saw an investment, not necessarily of money, but perhaps of your time or energy, that you will make based on a powerful gut feeling which will yield a return so vast it defies all logic and expectation. And most profoundly, he saw a monumental shift in your own self-valuation. This is the true key. A moment will come when you will look in the mirror and finally see the king, the queen that has been there all along. In that moment of sacred recognition, you will find the courage to ask for what you are truly worth, and the universe will joyfully conspire to give it to you. For the magnificent lions born between July 23rd and August 1st, your financial transformation will be intricately linked to the public recognition of your innate authority and creative gifts. Something you already do, but have perhaps done in the shadows, or for little reward, will be thrust into the spotlight, and the world will finally see its true value. For the radiant lions born between August 2nd and August 12th, your abundance will flow through the sacred channel of partnership. This could be a romantic partner who mirrors your ambition, a business partner who complements your skills perfectly, or a collaborative venture that multiplies your resources and opens doors you could not have opened alone. And for the fiery lions born between August 13th and August 22nd, your wealth will manifest directly from a fountain of pure creativity. A bold project, a unique innovation, an artistic expression that you pour your whole heart into will be released into the world and will have an impact far greater and more lucrative than you could ever have imagined. But what moves me to my very core, what truly illuminates the beauty of this prophecy, is that Nostradamus did not just foresee the arrival of material wealth. He saw the genuine soul-deep happiness that would be its constant companion. He saw you entering a season of your life filled not just with money, recognition, and success, but with a profound inner peace, a deep, resonant satisfaction that comes not from what you have, but from who you have finally allowed yourself to become. The happiness that is making its way toward you is unlike anything you have experienced before. It is not the fleeting, superficial joy of acquiring a new possession or ticking off a goal. It is the profound, unshakable bliss of self-recognition. It is the feeling of finally, completely living in perfect alignment with your soul's majestic essence. It is the joy of being a sun disguised as a human, finally giving itself permission to shine with its full, untamed, glorious light. And when this sacred realization anchors itself within your heart, you will look back upon your journey and every piece will fall into place. You will understand with breathtaking clarity why every trial was necessary. Every disappointment you endured taught you the true weight and value of real earned achievement. Every person who failed to see your light inadvertently taught you to find and validate it within yourself. Every door that closed in your face was not a rejection, but a divine redirection, saving you from paths that were beneath your destiny. Every season of scarcity was a masterclass in gratitude, teaching you the wisdom required to manage true abundance without losing your soul. Nostradamus was clear that when this transformation begins in earnest, it will be rapid, it will be intense. It will not be a slow, gradual climb up a hill. It will be a quantum shift, a jump to an entirely new mountain peak. Within a matter of weeks and months, you will find yourself in circumstances so profoundly different, so elevated from where you are now, that it may feel like you are living in a dream. People who once overlooked you will now actively seek your advice, your presence, your guidance. Opportunities that once seemed like distant fantasies will present themselves as natural, accessible next steps. Resources that were once scarce and hard-won will begin to flow to you with an ease that feels both miraculous and completely natural. But the most beautiful part of this prophecy, the part that speaks to the true nature of your Leo heart, is that you will not just receive abundance, you will become a fountain of it. Your transformation is not just for you, it is a catalyst. Your success will become a permission slip for everyone around you to dream bigger. Your light will illuminate the paths for others. You will discover the divine equation of the universe. The more you prosper with a generous heart, the more the universe will find ways to prosper you. The happiness prophesied for you possesses a magnetic, radiant quality. People will be drawn to your energy, not with the desire to take, but with the desire to be inspired. You will become a living, breathing testament to the fact that it is possible to completely rewrite one's story when one finds the courage to embrace their own inner majesty. Your journey of overcoming and achieving will become the fuel for the dreams of countless others. In the coming days and weeks, I want you to be a sacred observer of your own life. Notice the subtle but significant shifts in how people interact with you. Do they listen more intently when you speak? Do they value your opinions with a newfound respect? Do they suddenly comment on qualities within you? Your strength, your creativity, your warmth that previously seemed to go unnoticed. This is not a coincidence. This is the external world beginning to respond to the internal shift that is already underway. As you align more and more with the truth of this prophecy, your energetic signature changes, and the world has no choice but to reflect your new reality back to you. Nostradamus saw this period of psychological preparation. He knew that before the great wave of material abundance arrived, your spirit would first be fortified. Your self-esteem would naturally strengthen. You would begin to see yourself not through the critical eyes of the world, but through the loving, adoring eyes of the universe. You would finally understand on a cellular level that recognizing your own magnificence is not arrogance. It is a spiritual responsibility. The wealth that is coming to you is multidimensional. It is a wealth of soul-stirring experiences, a wealth of deep, meaningful, and loyal relationships, a wealth of purpose and direction, a wealth of positive impact on the world around you. And yes, absolutely, it is also a wealth of material and financial resources enough to allow you to live with dignity, comfort, security, and breathtaking generosity. What Nostradamus specifically saw about your financial future will move you to your core. He predicted that you would discover a way to monetize something you have always done naturally, effortlessly, almost as a form of play. something so intrinsic to your being, so obvious and easy for you that you never once considered how profoundly valuable and rare it is for others. When this discovery clicks into place, it will feel like you've been holding the key to your own treasure chest your entire life, but you are busy searching for a more complicated one. The prophecy also reveals that your abundance will manifest in 3 distinct waves. The first will be a significant and noticeable improvement that will bring immense relief and a powerful surge of renewed hope. The second will be a much larger wave that will establish your long-term financial security, dissolving old fears of lack for good. And the third, the final wave, will be a true tsunami of prosperity, placing you in a position where your choices are no longer dictated by survival, but by purpose. You will be able to ask yourself, not, what do I need to do to get by, but rather, how do I wish to share my light with the world? One of the most touching aspects of this ancient prediction is that your transformation will inspire positive change in the lives of people you haven't even met yet. Your story will become a modern-day legend, told and retold, empowering others who are walking through their own valleys of doubt. You will become undeniable proof that the universe always rewards those who persist with courage, authenticity, and an open heart. During this period of profound transformation, prepare yourself for moments of gratitude so intense, so overwhelming, that they will bring you to your knees in tears of joy. It will be a gratitude not just for the beautiful things in your life, but for the profound understanding of your place in the cosmos. Gratitude for the realization that every single challenge was a part of a perfect divine plan. Gratitude for knowing you were chosen not to live an ordinary life, but an exceptional one that would serve as a beacon of possibility for others. Your happiness, as Nostradamus saw it, will have a radiant, contagious quality. It will emanate from you so naturally that it will elevate the vibration of every room you enter. People will feel better, lighter, more hopeful, simply by being in your presence. Your energy will create a field of positivity that will bless not only you, but your family, your friends, and your entire community. The prophet saw that you would not hoard your blessings, but would find brilliant and creative ways to share your good fortune, creating an even more powerful cycle of return, where the more you give from a place of genuine joy, the more the universe joyfully gives back to you. So let us recap the 3 stages of your imminent coronation. The first stage, the awakening of your true worth, has already begun. The second stage will be the manifestation of concrete opportunities that perfectly mirror this new elevated self-concept. And the third stage will be the consolidation of your new reality, where abundance, joy, and deep fulfillment become your natural everyday state of being, not a fleeting exception. In the weeks ahead, I implore you to pay special attention to your dreams. Nostradamus prophesied that you would receive specific practical guidance through the dream world. Dreams of you leading, creating, or living in magnificent abundance are not mere subconscious fantasies. They are memories of your future sent back in time by your higher self to prepare you for what is to come. Also, keep your heart open to the opportunities that arise, even those that seem small or insignificant at first glance. The prophecy is clear. Your greatest transformation will likely begin with a single, seemingly simple step that will expand into a reality far grander than you could have initially conceived. The universe loves to deliver its greatest miracles through doors that look perfectly ordinary. There is a final fascinating detail in this prediction. Nostradamus saw a moment in your future when you are at the height of your prosperity and happiness. In this moment, you will look back and see the entire journey with perfect clarity. You will realize that all the signs were there from the very beginning. You will understand that your abundance did not arrive suddenly by chance, but was meticulously built through a sequence of divinely orchestrated events. Every encounter, every lesson, every challenge had a specific and sacred purpose in the grand tapestry of your elevation. When your wealth and happiness are fully manifest, you will know in your heart that they were achieved not by sheer force of will alone, but through a perfect, harmonious dance between your conscious efforts and the universal forces that have always wanted to see you win. This understanding will gift you with a genuine humility, a quiet confidence that will paradoxically make your light even brighter and your magnetism even more powerful. Leo, your time has come. The waiting is over. The tests are complete. The prophecy is active. Prepare your heart, prepare your mind, and prepare your life for a reality that will surpass your wildest, most beautiful dreams. Your majesty is about to be recognized not just by those around you, but by the entire world. If this message has resonated in the deepest chambers of your soul, if you felt a stirring, a quickening, a profound sense of recognition as you listened, that is your confirmation. That is your spirit saying yes to its own glorious destiny. Share in the comments what part of this message awakened something within you. Your story, your feelings may be the spark of light another Leo needs to see today. Thank you for being here, for sharing this sacred space with me. Remember, this is not a distant possibility. It is a rapidly approaching reality. Go forth and prepare for wealth and happiness, for it was written in the stars and foreseen by the prophets. And it is and always has been your divine birthright.